Welcome to Pickle Boom, your award-pending, no-expense spared look at the world of pickleball pop culture. I'm Gareth.
I'm Alan.
Looking forward to today, Alan. Have you got any good topics out?
Old people.
Oh God.
Do paddles make a difference?
Alright.
And body bags.
Oh, that's my favourite. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I'll start off. Vince Vaughn owns the Coachella Valley Scorpions, winners of the National Pickleball League Championship. Loved this story. Loved it even more because, with my surprise reading it, it's a 50-plus team.
It's for old people.
Exactly. It suits us. And even better, there was £50,000 of prize money on this here. That means next year you're going to go for a go. I
believe next year I'm eligible.
Yeah.
Not this year, unfortunately.
I'm too old now, probably at 54. I just no good for me. I finished it, but I might give Vince just a wee call to see if I could get in or whatever. So it looks good.
One of the things we liked about the Coachella Valley Scorpions was the name, because a lot of pickleball names are just dad puns, the derivative of kitchen, pickle, dink, lob. But fortunately, funnypickleballteamnames.com came to the rescue for us, Gareth.
Yeah, and people are using it.
People are
That's
using
the funny thing about it.
Well, as they say, our AI will generate unique names based on words you enter below. And obviously, man, with your injuries, I had to put Gareth an injury in, and that gave me Pickle Pain Posse, but also a better one, the Injury Time Aces, which I thought was actually a decent enough.
I took it as well. I used the team names, and I play with my partner, doubles partner Gav, and it's going to be Double G Serve Surge was mine.
Okay, nice.
And then I stuck in you two, me and you. And we've got the Pickle Boom Smashers or the G&A Pickle Boom Squad.
Well, Pickle Boom Smashers sounds like about a $15 million investment.
Yeah, exactly.
Just based on the name alone.
We can do it. On to one of my favourite topics this week. As you know, I've been struggling with a bit of a foot injury. I think caused by wrong footwear, that type of stuff. And even my stance on, I've got orthotics now, which hopefully will give you a bit more stability. But Franklin has now made its pickleball shoe debut with the ACV Pro.
Yep.
I always think whenever they add Pro at the end of anything, it just uplifts it and you go,
20% more.
Yeah, I want it. So I do. So I had a look at it, and the podiatrists tell me there's a lot of injuries coming from the feet. And they, to be fair to them, they've made one of the best balls, which is the X40, and it has had longevity or whatever. So I did a bit of more research on it. So 4-foot flex grooves allow for natural movement and quick reactions at the kitchen. And interesting, when I looked at it, the grooves were facilitating that. Rather than we talked about the shoes previously going forward and backwards, etc., was now able to go back side to side. Aggressive traditional pattern, right, which I loved, and a secure fit. And I'm now more saying that where you put those laces to keep that foot more in place, I'm actually maybe just experimenting with that now. Right. Aimed at the amateur player.
Okay.
That's for you.
Well, very good. Very good.
But you get a pro at the end of it.
You get pro, and look, I'm all for the marketing, but is elite traction, breathable comfort, durable construction, is that not every sports shoe?
It is, but I do think that, like, it was you and I analyse it, and we're now looking at shoes, and we're looking at the sole, having to see it now. I think this will do quite well, this shoe, but we'll see. I put it this way.
You'll be buying.
I've Googled it already, so I have.
Very good. Okay, so moving on from shoes to paddles. Good discussion on Reddit. Do paddles really make a big difference for non-pros? Now, I'm going to put forward Exhibit A here, which is from the Building Pickleball channel, which is pickleball paddles versus radar gun. And what you're going to see is a number of power paddles serving a ball at 45 miles an hour. If that was a lesser paddle, it would be serving at a lower speed, which is less of an advantage than getting a higher speed.
But I took a different perspective to that whenever he was hitting probably 6 paddles or whatever, and he was hitting them all the same.
Yep.
But they were all coming out between 45 and 48 miles per hour, apart from, I think, the diadem, which was 30. A wee bit faster, so it was. I thought, might try that one. So I took a different perspective. I thought is paddles making a difference? And whenever I read that article, it did say, for non-pros, we have a larger margin of error. Therefore, does it matter more to the pros than to us?
Well, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
They get more out of it. But is it a part of our armoury? Along with, you need a bit of technique.
Yeah.
You need a bit of skill.
Yeah.
A bit of pickleball IQ.
Yeah.
A little bit of feel.
Yeah.
For the paddle. A little bit of wear and tear.
True.
These are all variables.
True, but the big factor is like whenever you go to look at a paddle, you look at weights, twist weights, that type of stuff. No. The only thing I look at the weights for is to guard against tennis elbow. Okay. But the one thing that I think we're ruling out on this here, the difference of these different paddles and whether they make a difference or not, psychological.
Yes, correct. Does it feel good?
Yeah.
If it feels good, I play good.
That's exactly what I was thinking of that. So I have to say, I do think it does make a difference, but I'm going to take it more from the psychological perspective rather than the real perspective.
Well, the definitive answer from the Reddit thread is that do paddles really make a big difference? Yeah. The definitive answer is not as much as hyped, but what else are we supposed to spend our money on?
Which is always a good question. What's the formula?
N+1.
Love it.
Always need one more.
Okay, so you gave me this topic, but again, you always sometimes give me some horrible topics. And to be fair, I thought it was going to be good, and there's pro players being mic'd up.
Promised more.
It did promise more. Ryler DeHart and Kyle Kazuta, I think he's the pickleball guy.
Yes.
And Ryler DeHart, who I've actually had a little coaching lesson with Ryler DeHart, who was excellent coach. But this was the most boring video I've ever watched. It was 10 minutes of my time, then I'll get back. What I was expecting was going to go on and say, I played this shot or that shot, and this is why I did it. And if you'd looked here, you would have seen that. I was expecting the full explanation.
What did you get?
Ooh, well done.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Wow.
Keep going.
Great shot.
Watch.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was so disappointed on this. But the potential of proper mic'd up play, I think, will start to increase as we go forward.
I agree.
On.
Yeah.
Then my favourite topic, and I have to thank you for this one here.
See, it's not all bad topics.
Not all bad topic, but you gave me this one and I loved it. Have you had someone lose their over getting body bagged? How did you respond? Yeah. And the base of the story was someone had gone, played a match that day. The person opposite, they had body bagged them, and the person completely lost it. They lost it at the time, then they started giving out calls all the time whenever they should have been in calls whenever they should have been out.
Through a tantrum.
I was throwing out. It was just terrible. Yeah. Didn't tap their paddles at the end, etc. on it.
Bad form.
Very bad form. But body bagging is probably the most comical moment you ever get on a pickleball field. And I think, I love body bagging my mates. Absolutely. We have a laugh about it. But interestingly, again, great comments in this here. Yep. And I went down it, and the best one was, if you can't handle them, you're below a 3.5. And I think then that affects everybody. Sorry, not sorry. Again,
not sorry. Yeah.
Of course we say sorry, but we're not really sorry, whatever. Someone said, big baby.
Yeah.
And interestingly, like whenever I play, etc., we play against different individuals. There's a couple of individuals that actually say, "Oh, whenever you body bag me, you've lost control of the paddle."
No,
that's trying to psych you
did
out.
On purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
Full control.
Yeah, full control. But they're trying to psych you out to try and stop you doing that, whatever. And I think you made a really good comment on that there. It's a contract. You may get hit, and the contract is you would be apologised to. It will potentially be on purpose.
Yeah.
Could be by mistake. But as long as you do the apologise, you're fulfilling the
And the apology will be hollow. I know that. You know that.
Yeah.
But
it's
there. My favourite comment on that thread was, got my nipple blasted off this morning. We had a good laugh. Whether that was in the right thread or not, I don't know.
Love it.
But that's the danger of body bags.
Love it. Well, anyway, our listeners can go and have a look at these comments, look at the articles if they want. Please, if you enjoyed today, like, share it, subscribe, all those things. And thank you so much for listening. See you next week.